they beat us pretty bad at the crib, so we understood that and wanted to come out and be prepared tonight.
Obviously, you start 5 of 5. I guess for one thing, was it helpful to have been here last night? I mean, were you able to get kind of a rhythm and a sense of this place? And I guess were you able to kind of continue some momentum for that? And how good did it feel to knock that shot?
I would just say I was getting good looks and they were just falling. A lot of the averages it's going to start balancing out. Shots going to start falling like it always has. So I'm not really concerned about that. I love playing in this arena. Obviously the history behind it, but it's just one of my favorite arenas to play in. So it was a good game for us.
How different is the way teams are defending you now versus the start of the year?
Yeah, there's mixing coverages in, but I feel like it's more me versus me, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm just missing shots versus making shots. I feel like it's more on me. Like, kudos to all the defenders in the league and all the genius minds there are and coverages and stuff, but I think it's more just on me right now. So, I feel like I'm getting the shots I want, and they'll start falling.
On top of that, though, you're playing with Pascal +4. So, your game's going to change a little bit. Like, how do you know when you have turned the corner back in the direction you want to go?
I really don't. Like, I don't know if there's like a specific shot or a specific moment that could tell me that. I think just, for me, it's just being as aggressive as I can opens up everything, because once I'm scoring, the team's got to be honest there, and that allows me to really facilitate and do what I do best. So, just keeping defenses honest, I think, is the biggest thing.
So where do you think the team's resiliency comes from?
I think we just got a young group. We just got a young group who understands the importance of these games, and obviously coming off a bad loss yesterday, wanted to respond the right way here tonight, and I think that's the biggest thing for us. We just have a good understanding of what's happened in the past and approaching those games the right way. So I thought we did a great job with that today.
The group that started being playoff team. What do you think that can win from?
Just responding the right way. Obviously the way playoff series are, they're up and down. You could have a big win or a big loss at home or at their crib, and then you just got to figure it out to respond the right way. So, I'm excited about that.
Tyler said pregame, the thing that stuck out about you at Team USA was you smile all the time. Where did that come from?
I just have fun playing basketball. I think I'm at my best when it's that way. When shit gets bad, I just gotta stay there, because when I'm having fun, enjoying what I do, I feel like I'm at my best. Our team's at our best. So I think it just comes from my pops. Just, if you know my dad, it's not surprised why I'm like this.
So when you go through, some shooting struggles, where do you find that joy? Is it still there? Are you still trying to find it in that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm asking myself the same thing. I think at the end of the day, it's just like self-reflection, just understand where I am, all the things that I've done, and I look around and look at just the basic thing of my house. I grew up in a house barely 1,000 square feet. You know what I mean? I'm blessed to be in this position. So just having good use of that.
Speaking of joy, I think some of the biggest smiles were when you were watching the early fourth quarter with Pascal and two rookies and Jalen and TJ. I don't think they played a minute together. What stood out about that stretch?
It was exciting. I thought they did a good job of making them run, controlling the pace there. I thought we did a really good job with that. TJ obviously get up and down the floor, and Pascal dunked it, so he told me he couldn't dunk anymore. So that's why I was excited. Yeah.
What did Pascal and Miles in particular seem like they were doing exactly what you have them out there to do?
Yeah.
Obviously, Miles hitting picking pop threes, and Pascal doing sort of everything there. Just what impressed you about each of those guys, and how much did they open up everything else?
Yeah, I just thought we did a good job of keeping the defense honest. Zubas was kind of a drop throughout the night, and we did a good job. We got him in foul trouble early, so I think that made him think twice about the way he was defending, and allowed me to get space and pick and roll. And then once I hit a couple shots, now they got to be honest there, and leaves Miles open and leaves Pascal open for cuts and all those things. So I thought we just did a good job of keeping the defense honest and attacking them, getting downhill. That was really the biggest thing.
Well, there now you guys needed a lot from the rookies, Jarris in particular. Just what impressed you about those guys, and what's impressed you about Jarris in terms of just how he's handled his roles, his season, not knowing when he's going to play.
Yeah, I just am excited that he's handling it the right way. I think the biggest thing for our young guys, and really just our team as a whole, is just staying ready whenever that happens. So you saw with Isaiah, in Detroit, coming off games where he's not really playing, he's throwing the Detroit game, responds the right way. I think that's a perfect example on how to be a pro, and I think we got a lot of guys following that, and I think Jarris is our latest example in a world that when you're a first-round pick, they expect you to, have all the success, play a bunch early. I think that he's really blocked out the noise. He's went to the G League, paid his dues, played the right way, and just asks a ton of questions, gets better every day. Same with Shep. Like, what I can really appreciate those guys is their willingness to learn and not letting this world that demands, immediate success really get to them and just doing a good job of staying true to them.
Well, I would say
Couple more guys?
you, Niang, Taylor, and then them being ranked 2 on their side, showing kids that like it don't matter where you go, so you can build up a program and players can come out of there. Like, what does that mean? Seeing them in the run that they make too as well.
Yeah, I think we take a lot of pride in our university. I think all the guys who came from Iowa State really do, because I think we've really helped grow the university to be, a place that people want to play, a place where they can have collegiate success and hopefully some pro success at the same time. So Iowa State.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. If you play Arizona, beat them by 20. Don't do that. But I think I think we just done a good job of helping build a real program there. TJ's came in and really helped build it to have more success. And I think we always take a ton of pride in watching, helping out with NIL, whatever the case is. We just have a lot of pride in our university.
Hey, so you and Kai Cenat were chopping it up a little bit during All-Star. Is there any advice you could give him on his game?
Lock himself in the gym, probably. No, he's a cool dude. It's cool to spend some time with him. He's super funny. I think everything he is on stream and all that stuff is really who he really is. So cool to be around him. He's a real genuine dude. So had a lot of fun being around him. Hopefully we can, lock and get in the gym this summer or something. That'd be fun.
You gonna bring him to a game?
Whenever he wants to pull up, he's more than welcome.